Hey, welcome back to It's Just Gems. And today we have a video from Chicago, a community in Chicago that has come together to stand up against the mayor, Lori Lightfoot, and the city's plan to house migrants in their neighborhood at a school that is closed. Now, the school that they want to use, the community had rallied before to try and keep this school open. Of course, it's in a black neighborhood because where else would the migrants go? The city still shut the school down. So now they want to reopen it and put some money in it and then house the migrants there. The community is not having it and they are not happy with Lori Lightfoot. So I'm going to play that video and then I'll come back with my commentary.
I'm here because I am a child of Woodline. I was born and raised in Woodline. And I'm speaking on behalf of the people that are here and the ones that's not here. The ones that's at work and couldn't make it here. We are very disappointed in this decision that Mayor Lightfoot has made to place these migrants in our community without our permission.
Shame.
Mayor Lightfoot would never pull this type of thing in anyone's neighborhood. She would not drop off a busload of Haitians in Little Village. She would not drop off a busload of black people in Chinatown.
Never.
She would not drop off a busload of black people up north.
Never.
So it's time for Mayor Lightfoot to understand we will no longer be disrespected by you, ma'am. Please withdraw your decision to put the migrants in our community. There's plenty of room in Little Village for their people.
That's
Please speak to Little Village and take them over there. We're not hating on anyone, but we are loving on Woodline.
That's right.
As well, we already are struggling with the issue of fentanyl in our communities. We don't need anything else to add to the struggles that we already have. If there is a lack of resources in our community, we don't need anyone else to come in and suck those up.
That's right.
We're tired, Miss Lightfoot. We're tired, and we will not be voting for you. Thank you.
Really? Really?
Oh, I love to see it. Black Americans finally standing up in 2023, and they are saying enough is enough. No, the migrants cannot come here. First of all, that's disrespectful. Those people fought for them to keep that school open for their community, and they shut it down. But now you want to come in, redo it, or fix it up for these migrants to come stay there in their community. With no regard to the people that are there, they haven't asked them, hey, how do you feel? Let's have a town hall. These are the resources that will be provided for them and for you guys for allowing them to come. This is the amount of time this facility is going to be open. There's no communication because black people there, you are like children. We just do what we want and you'll just have to deal with it. And I'm so glad that they put their foot down and told Lori Lightfoot, no, ma'am. Why don't they go to Lori Lightfoot's community? I'm sure it's an affluent area. They have plenty of resources, and all the people there probably have enough to in excess to where they can give to the migrants. Why don't they do that? Oh, okay, you don't want them in your community, but it's good enough for the black community. I think Lori and her white wife, they don't want that in their community. I'm so glad that to hear somebody's taking a stand, and even other people that didn't speak on the microphone, they were interviewed by different news reporters, and they commented, it's just time out for the nonsense. Demand the resources that we need in our own community, the reparations we need for our own people who have been suffering long enough and been stolen from and all of that. It's not time for us to share the meager resources that we have. And you know what sharing means when it comes to black people in another community? It means the other community gets the resources. And the black people just hold on, wait for the good old by and by, and wait, it'll be all right. We'll make do. Nah, it's time out for making do. No, it's time out to demand what's ours or what's owed to our people. And that neighborhood, especially at this particular point, is just at least give us the resources that we require for survival. They have a fentanyl crisis. You think Lori Lightfoot doesn't know that? We're seeing that Border Patrol is actually making arrests and confiscating huge amounts of fentanyl at the border. So why bring the people from the border and put them in the neighborhood that already has a problem? It's not like these migrants are being screened, or if they are, they're not communicating what type of screening is being done on those migrants that would be housed in that particular school. Are they just taking names and getting your statement on why you need asylum, why you're seeking asylum? Do we know if any of these people are pedophiles? Do we know if they have drug convictions in Mexico? What do we know about these people that you just want to put in a community of black people? You want a repeat of what happened in LA when people continued to come and push black people out of the historically black neighborhoods, and there was fighting. They were blowing up black homes, shooting at people. Is that what you want to happen in Chicago? Because that's what it sounds like to me, is you don't care what happens to the people in the community that are already there, that have been there for centuries or been there for decades. And you'll just bring these people in and, hey, let the chips fall where they may. It's not right. And it's a new day. It's a new day. And I'm glad to report that they did put a delay on it. And Lori Lightfoot said Chicago can't accept any additional migrants. They are full. They're at capacity. That's what she said. They're at capacity. So hopefully by the community taking a stand and doing all of these interviews or press conferences, that's made the city actually say, okay, dang, they ain't gonna let us just slide by this time. So I don't know what's gonna happen going forward, but they did let Lori Lightfoot know they will not be voting for her. I don't know who is gonna run, who else is running, but I believe they showed in a poll Lori Lightfoot is coming in last. But you know how folks show up at the last minute. The Democrats show up and pump a bunch of money in if they want Lori Lightfoot to stay. Who knows? But I hope they vote for who. I don't care if they have to vote Republican. They need to get Lori Lightfoot up out of there for all the different things she's doing. Because this shows you she's not concerned about her black constituents. She wouldn't do that. Where does her wife's parents live at, or her family? Because you can take the migrants there. I bet you won't. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.